Hey, how's it going? I hope you're doing well. So anyway, this is I'm a little bit here just trying to figure that out. Okay, so I'm gonna explain why I can't rent Movie Jackass. Basically the problem you have, right? You get these subscriptions, right? You get money either on a date of the month, like if you have a job, right? Or you get money on a certain day of the week, okay? So you get money on a certain day of the week, it's never going to line up with the date of the subscription, okay? Which is, I guess great, how everybody wants it, right? Same with if you have a job. You get paid on the 15th, and the last day of the month, your subscriptions won't always be on the last day of the month. You got February's got 28 days, leap year's got 29 days, October's got 31 days, right? Okay, so because of that and subscriptions, I from time to time have bought gift cards, either a prepaid Visa card or specific cards like Google Play. Okay, they sell them at all the Target, Walmart, all the major stores have got, kiosk after kiosk of gift cards. They've got them for restaurants, they've got them for online services, everything, right? A lot of times they don't work. I know I've complained about this before. I have a couple other subscriptions. I bought the prepaid Visa card. I set it up. None of the payments go through. Okay, so what happens is you end up spending the cash on the gift card. You set up the gift card to pay, and the payment's returned, right? So you're like, all right, so I don't know. Do I use the gift card somewhere else? Do I let the subscription cancel or whatever? Okay, you talk to the people, right? Not the people that work. You talk to the people in the that do all the government payments and stuff, okay? So what you end up happening, right, is I have a YouTube TV membership, right? I pay for it, but actually I can't afford it, okay? You get a discount through the phone or whatever, you sign up for it. I actually can't afford it each week or each month or whatever. So my mom pays for it, right? So my mom's card was part of the Google, payment system to pay for that, right? And I've made a couple other payments and paid my mom back with my weekly money or whatever, okay? And so somehow I said, why don't I get I must have gotten a $15 or $10 Google Play card because I was signing up for Stadia. I was like, if you get Stadia, I don't want to lose, the first payment on Stadia, which is like $10 or whatever. Netflix just raised their rates and, whatever else, okay? So Google Play wasn't an applicable payment of a prepaid card on Google Play or a Google Pay card, Google Play card for Stadia or anything else, really. So what I ended up doing last week or 2 weeks ago is I just said, why don't I just go to the store and go to the online store and rent or buy episodes of, I guess what I was watching was The Hill's New Beginning, right? So I was like, I'll watch the movies and stuff, right? Just get movies and stuff. So I go to the library, I got several episodes of The Hill's New Beginning, right? Seemingly this show and the other MTV shows somehow is like more than difficult to get, right? So now I guess I watched some of it and stuff, and so it's like kind of fun to watch or whatever, okay? I have less than $2 on the Google Play card, but I want to use it, otherwise it just sits there. You don't want to lose that money, especially when you spend every money you get every week. Like, don't waste $1.64 or whatever. So my problem is, when I go to this, which is Google Play, and it's Google Play card or Google Pay card or whatever, it should apply. I bought previous shows with it. For some reason, I am not able, okay, to apply it to anything, right? Any of these movies, right? Any of these movies, these music, whatever, okay? So I go, rent it, right? I can't apply it, okay? It goes to my card, right? But because I have other cards that don't really have any money on them either, they're not credit cards, and my mom's card to pay YouTube TV, because YouTube TV was 65 something or 45 or whatever. They added channels, they raised the price, they changed the programming. Now it's like over $70. Okay, so I can't pay that every month, but I want to watch TV. You want to watch the Fox News and sports, and football, whatever, and you can sign into the to the app providers. But somehow, like I was saying, it had started getting a little bit difficult. When I first get the app, I'm like, great, I get the NBA app, I log in through my TV provider, I watch some of the basketball, whatever. All of a sudden, everything like stops, right? The cable provider disappears. I eventually showed up again. I signed up for the UEFA.TV. I found the TV provider. Sometimes the TV provider's there. Sometimes it's not. It used to be YouTube TV was, always a TV provider, I guess. Now I guess it's not or whatever. I don't know. So, anyway, I'm like, well, the only thing I can think of if I have all these options there to pay, when none of them can really pay, is pretty much just remove them until all I have left is Google Play, right? Just remove Google Play, okay? So that's what I do. I remove Google Play. I mean, not Google Play. I remove all the other cards, okay? And I say, well, so where it leaves me at is I have just my card, because when you get down to it with Google Stadia, you can't remove a credit card or debit card without adding a second one, okay? So if you add a new card, that's going to get paid, they're going to get charged, right? The monthly fee for Stadia Pro, which is all part of Google, then that's fine, right? But I can't remove my card, which I am going to pay, for the Google Stadia subscription, which is $10, $9.99, and you got tax on top of it. I just went and deposited money to pay for it in a couple days because I've been getting the games. I bought, about $100 of games. The total amount's over $200 or whatever, right? And they're going to release some more pro games and stuff like that. It's actually pretty fun. The last time I've stopped a little bit because I had trouble getting the microphone working and the multiplayer seems to be a little bit absent or whatever. So the problem I have now is when I went to try to, I said if my mom's card is not able to pay for YouTube TV, I need to cancel it or at least notify to cancel, okay? But somehow I am not able to cancel YouTube TV because it does sort of the office workers sort of runaround. When you go to the Google TV website, it says go to the app to cancel. You go to the app to cancel, it says go to the website to cancel. I can't actually cancel YouTube TV, which is over $70 a month, and I can't pay for it. But I don't have my mom's card on Google Pay anymore, okay? So YouTube TV can't get paid because I won't have enough money to pay for YouTube TV and Stadia. So I have money in my account now, but almost inevitably the same thing's going to happen between now and the 30th is I'm probably going to spend some of the money doing stuff. I probably need to buy gas or I probably don't need to go to the grocery store, but I sometimes like to go to the grocery store just to see what they have. You get the cheese bagels or whatever, Sometimes stuff just tastes good, right? So I think they both get charged on the 30th of November, which means it's over $70 and over $10. I'm trying to think. All of a sudden, I'm thinking I have enough for both. Let's see, 70. I don't know. Let me see, 70 and 10. I probably have just enough to pay for both. I can pay for YouTube TV myself and Google Play Stadia by myself. But my mom is already supposed to pay for YouTube TV. So if I pay for Google TV, I don't know. Anyway, what I did though is that in order to pay for YouTube TV, okay, I have the Google Play credit, which is going to be applied to YouTube TV. So YouTube TV is going to get $1.64 credit, and then it'll either automatically charge my debit card if the funds are available, or they may just say they need more money, but they don't have my mom's credit card anymore. And I want to pay Stadia the $10 on the 30th from my account, which is why I have money in the bank, which I'm going to try to not spend the rest of the money the rest of the week. With the Google Play credit, I definitely have enough to pay for both on the 30th. I thought I would definitely not have. I mean, $70 plus change, $10 plus change, right? You're going to be over $81. So between $81 and $82. Okay. And that's why I'll have enough to pay for it. But I also have the Google Play $1.64, which should be applied to YouTube TV. So I don't think I actually, that's sort of the, the dad problem, right? If you go talk to your dad, right, he'll say, no problem at all. Stay at home. Don't buy gas. Don't go anywhere. Watch TV and pay your own bills, right? Go out and get your own job. Pay your own bills. No problem, right? See, you said you weren't going to have enough. Now you got enough. Now you just have to not spend any more money next month, right? It goes back to like, wow, you did really good today. Can you do that every day, right? So that's sort of my dad is very conservative. You don't have a problem. You just leave it as it is, and you'll pay for YouTube TV, and hopefully they'll apply the $1.64. If they don't apply the $1.64, it's basically just you can't apply it anywhere. But I'll end up paying for YouTube TV. I thought I wasn't going to be able to pay for YouTube TV. I don't actually know. But that's sort of the problem. I can't cancel YouTube TV. I had my mom's credit card to pay for YouTube TV. But most likely, if I go buy gas, which I should in order to go different places, I won't have enough money to pay YouTube TV. So that happens on the 30th. And since I just had this thing, I gotta take my car in to get work on I think Monday's the 30th. So I gotta take my car in on the 30th, to have work done on it. So I don't know, maybe you take the car in to have work on it with zero gas. Maybe you take it into the shop with gas. I don't really know. But I don't want it to impact my day or my weekend. So that's kind of where I'm at. With all these bills and stuff, when you used to have credit cards, stuff like that, everything gets run up. They raise the price of this. You're going to end up having more of a charge at the end of the month or next month, right? You try to pay what you can. You try to get discounts. When you don't have money, all the time or whatever through credit, basically just, it's Wednesday. You owe on Wednesday. You don't get money till Friday. You can't pay it, right? You try to do the gift cards. They don't apply. Same thing with the Google Play card. It doesn't apply. So that's where I'm at. I'm explaining I can't actually rent it right now. I can pay for it separately on my own card, but then I won't, I'll be in error because I won't have knowledge of applying the Google Play credit, and it'll impact me from not being able to pay either YouTube TV or Stadia. If I go buy gas, no problem. I can't pay for TV. I need gas more than TV, right? So I really don't know what's going to happen. My account can't really be overdrawn. Some things can overdraw my account. Other things can't, right? So that's why I'm explaining. I can't rent the movie. So I have the Google Play card problem. It's supposed to be applied to YouTube TV, which I can't cancel. And I don't have my mom's card on there anymore because I wanted to pay the credit of $1.64. It should not go to waste. You spend $10 in a grocery store for a plastic card to try to pay your bills when you don't have money in your account. And if you can't apply it, what do? You don't lose it. You just apply it later. So I'm hoping I'll be able to pay Stadia. I'm hoping I'll be able to pay, YouTube. I don't know. Maybe what happens is they remove the $1.64. Then I call my mom, say, hey, can I add your card back? But as of now, I can't cancel YouTube TV. Because I looked, well, maybe if there's better sports, you got the FUBU TV with the higher sports. You got the UEFA TVs, maybe some of these subscription stuff. The cable package downstairs, they removed the Bein Sports, which had all the global, soccer from Europe and South America. You don't get it anymore. You say, hey, what is the deal? But when I try to cancel YouTube TV, I can't. It doesn't cancel. It sends me to the website, to the app, and I can't remove my debit card. It's the last card there, and it's the most valid, meaning it's my card, my account. I usually don't have enough money to pay for this stuff. So I don't know what's going to happen. So, anyhow, I'm explaining that. I hope you're doing well, and I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.